There we are, yes, Eastern Region Steam BR 1948 to 64. Take me about another hour to get this lot together for you, so I hope you enjoy it. So I've dug out, sorry about the camera reflection there, light. I've dug out this B17 Hornby Town by Hornby, a B1 by Hornby, Sir Harold Mitchell, a J50 Hornby again, and a D11 by Bachmann 440. Then you've got the Northumbrian Gresley coach set in blood and custard, and various Bachmann coaches there. There's a BR Mark 1 full brake, Corridor Thompson, a couple of Dapol departmental vehicles there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, four Hornby 6-wheelers and a 4-wheeler, and a Hornby BR parcel brake coach. I've hooked up these two as a double header. So right, let's get down to the train instead of looking at boxes. So got the two. That's the Bachmann D11. That's called Prince Albert. What we need to do is slow him down a tad because he's catching up to the other train, the J50. So let's slow it down a tad. I've had a few electrical issues this morning with these pickups going a bit rusty and stopping the trains on the inner track. But yeah, this lives out in the garage and causes a few problems. So yeah, there's the B17. That's the lovely Hornby Grimsby Town with the crew, and there's the Harold Mitchell, the B1, and that's the Thompson coaches, the BR Mark 1 from Bachmann. This is the Northumbrian set. I've had that a long time, difficult to get hold of now, complete with the coach name boards I like. King's Cross, Newcastle it ran. I mean, it wasn't 3 coaches long, it was obviously probably about 15 coaches long in reality. There's that nice Bachmann 440 Prince Albert, which is probably slowed down a bit too much. I have to speed it back up again, give it some welly. And there's them 4-wheelers I was telling you about. These are what you call generic coaches. On the back is I've got the Dapol, Hattons one at the back. I'll come back to that. That's that J50. Very handy to stop there. J50 tank from Hornby with a kit wagon, open wagon. I don't know what make wagon that is. That's a repanty wagon. That's a Hattons departmental BR black 6-wheel. It's a tall van. We'll have a look at these coaches as well. These would have been seen on the typical branch line train, a 6-wheeler. These are Hornby's, lovely detail. Crimson in the BR Crimson liveries, these are 6-wheeler, a first class 6-wheeler, and that's a 4-wheeler, and there's the Hattons version of it. A lot of people say the Hattons one is better. I don't think there's a lot in it really. That's called a press flow wagon, that one. I made that up as a kit, and I painted it all up, did all this, all my glue marks over it. That's a Bachmann wagon. That might be a Parkside Dundas. And the other one is a Hornby with the Hattons tool van coming round. So yeah, interesting stock. BR Eastern Region 1948 to 64. Now the reason it's 64 is because that's when British Railways were bringing out the BR Blue diesels, and that's my sort of cut-off point for modelling. You won't see any BR Blue diesels on my layout, and anything with a double arrow symbol on it. Let's have a look at that one. Yeah, so these have got nice detail on. These were a fantastic batch of coaches that Hornby brought out about 10-15 years ago. They stopped doing them for the moment. They've got a few in their touring range that they should bring back out again, but no doubt the price will be that much higher. This Bachmann D11 has got nice heavy die-cast chassis on it, and I had to mess around with decoders for that to get a suitable one to get it to run nice. At the moment it's got a Gauge Master decoder in it which seems to suit it, whereas the others will run on the cheaper lace decoders. It's something you learn in model railways as you go along, you know, trial and error. Burnt out decoders that run better than others with the suppressors in the locos, you know. Don't let that put you off starting up a model railway. So there's that nice full parcel Hornby BG, and there's the Bachmann equivalent. It's not really equivalent, it's a Gresley design. One's British Rail and one's Gresley. So yeah, let's have a look at these two. Yeah, they're not, I mean, they've got the colours. You, from a distance, you won't be able to tell them apart. They've got working lights on the Hattons one and the Hornby one, but I've disabled them. I've taken the decoders out. I don't particularly want working lights on my models, even though a lot of them are fitted. So if I can disable them, I will, because it increases the amperage usage and overloads, you know, affects the running of the motors. I think working lights on models is a bit of a gimmick. So yeah, I've nearly disabled all the lights on my coaches now. But they're easy to put back in if you want it. You just need a beefed up power rating. Deal with it. Let's just have a little look at this one again. This is the steam version of Eastern Region, typical of what you might have seen if you stepped into BR 1948-64. You might have seen scenes like this across the network. Thompson coach there, I've just recently got those. You would have seen scenes like this. Maybe on the main line you would have seen something like this. Then coming up on a branch line you might have seen a freight like this. Oh, sorry, a passenger. This might have been on a Scottish Region branch line with the early BR pressed on it. You might have seen that. Particularly with these type of coaches, and maybe in East Anglia as well. But certainly over branch lines you would have seen coaches like this. And what I want to do is, just before we finish, just have a little look at the mess and tool van that only Hattons brought out in this series. The Genesis coaches they're called, actually, these, given their correct title. And there it is. It's got staff mess and tool van. It's a 6-wheeler. It's got duckets where the guard can look out, and it's quite an interesting vehicle. And I want to get hold of one before they're sold out. So yeah, it's departmental, but definitely British Railways. Anyway, 8 minutes long, that's a record. I think we'll leave it there, and the next video you see will be the diesels on the front with something with sand on it. Alright, same coaches but diesels. See you later.